and then I can get on with the plentiful other, excuse me, other, the other simulation games we have on hand. I want that extra trade efficiency. Trade range I could not care much less about. Then again, I'll probably be westernizing soon. Pointless though it might be this late into the game, I'm still going to do it. So perhaps I should bank my points instead. Everyone knows how fun westernizing is. And I know you're all heartbroken that it's going to be gone next patch. Wonder if we're going to see a huge surge of players saying that westernizing was all the game was about, and now that it's been removed they are going to be changing themselves back to the older version. Okay, we have enough supply limit here for everybody. You're going to split up and chill out down here, which really makes me think why even have my boats down here. I see that will lead to an engagement. I don't see it being a problem, but I think I'll get involved just in case. I mean, I could also give myself that swanky admiral. He'll put these enemy transports in their place. Yeah, we have so much more to engage him with. Plop. And, hang on, that 3-3 you took was from here, wasn't it? Specifically here. I think though I just need to wait for you guys to go and dock yourselves, and then I'll be able to take that leader back. There we go. Madagascar, always prepared for the man in Brazil with a cough. Oh, hello! Couldn't help but notice I'm being tailed by the Portuguese. This is an excellent opportunity for me to go and crush them. And I'll take it because I like opportunity. So Brazil are now down for the count. They have nothing that they can throw at me, and war exhaustion is going to be rampant for them, even with their very hard bonuses. That makes me feel good about myself, and it just tells me where do we invade next. It also opens up opportunity for me here for a very protracted war. But the 100% war score giving me call for pizza would work against me pretty badly. Harumph. What I'm getting at is that I don't have the range for this, even though I have a pretty nice opportunity to... full annex? Nah, not even close. But at least dip my fingers firmly into the Dutch West Indies. But I would need to secure this from Portugal fairly quickly, then core it. And here's the thing, this war will not be indicative to that. Plus I would have to crush Portugal good and proper. But I'm always up for a good old bit of Portugal crushing. I know I've said a lot of bad things about you, Emirs, but could you please give me a half-decent general? Wouldn't mind that military support while we're here. I mean, you like me, right? Well, they don't love me, so let's not push it. Alright, how about I turn to the chat here, because I don't often go to the chat. How do we feel? Because this is a bit of a fork in the path. I could either do it or not. How do you feel about destroying Portugal? Should they stay or should they go? This would be a full-scale invasion of Portugal. And unlike Brazil, these guys have forts that mean business. But we could knock them out well and truly and then take this, that, and the next. Okay, well, I'm having no mercy and destroy coming in. I think the decision was made before the question was even asked. Why do I feel that my... Oh, shoot, hold on, no, I only shift consolidated you. By my exquisite calculations, I should have enough units here, but I don't. Well, that'll be why. Let's not have them run away on that boat, please. Still want you over there. Did I hit A by accident at some point there? Right, 16-6-18, 16-6-18. They're still a ways from being fully reinforced. But the Portuguese army, oh, it's regrowing. Perhaps the answer is to strike now whilst I can. But the Portuguese army is no doubt actually in Portugal, waiting for me. And the difference between me and Portugal is not defensive ideas. Quantity doesn't matter. Offensive does matter quite a lot. But hey, I think we can go and crush them. Portugal dared to colonize your right belonging land. They don't deserve any mercy. Alright, I'm convinced. You guys are going to march up here because I need a bit of extra time to reinforce you with. The navies are looking alright to get you up there. We will not include you, but get you guys up there. We have that frigate again. Just protect trade. I'm not a fussy man. There is still the ever-present and looming threat of the enemy navy. Wait, weren't they around here chasing me? Very specifically chasing me? Maybe I should have waited and let them come out to play. But they can't get around me here. It's not like we have the Sea of Storms anymore. Sea of Storms was such a ridiculous sea. It was partly here and partly here, and it would allow you to bypass the Cape of Good Hope by sailing into here and then sailing out of here. It was utter insanity. Okay, Portugal, we will see just how good your naval ideas are here. Don't care about 40 ducats at this stage. 3-3-3. Oh. Ooh. Dutch West Indies. Okay, well, I'm guessing that was you. I'm also guessing you're about to die. Speaking of dying, tune in for the new naval doctrine of Portugal. You're welcome to die. Well, more transports to add to the pile if they can survive the ride home. Yeah, a lot more transports to survive the ride home. And this is the get-rich-quick scheme, but it applies to boats. Means these wars go a lot slower even than Greater Denmark wars, but it's a necessary evil. I think the navy that we have out here will suffice for what we want to do. Oh, I want that money. I don't need it, but I still want it. But part of me is thinking I should keep that piety high for when I fight. It's 25 piety, but it's also prestige, and prestige helps with that as well, so I will keep prestige and piety nice and high. Difficult, don't underestimate high prestige. Okay, well, I was going to say, because of my prestige advantage over Portugal, I'm going to have a brilliant morale bonus, but no, I'm not. I will have a moderate bonus. So we're reinforcing some units, not many. It's perhaps not the best of ideas to go in bomb rushing like this, but I probably will anyway. I just need to go and take the likes of Porto. So yeah, we go here, 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 and here. Time at sea shouldn't hurt me, but I'm really starting to wish I'd merged my units together. Glad I merged my units together. Wanted to do that so we all share this glorious 5 maneuver that's going to see us through this without attrition and get us there even faster. Still have these two guys. You should be helping out over here. It'd be the worst time for somebody to be declaring war on me and crossing that strait back into New Hormuz after fighting so hard to keep people out of it. Jake, this is a terrible idea, but this isn't good ideas, guy. Yeah, man, it's been so long ago I can't even remember how much ass I kicked with good ideas, guy, thanks to picking a comprehensive and decent set of good ideas. Speaking of good ideas, Portugal seem a little tied up at the moment. Good moment for us to go and say hello. But they wouldn't understand because they are Portuguese. They only understand salted cod. And boy, are they about to feel salty, just like my poor fleet there. What the heck was that? Was that a few heavies or not? Either way, I'm going to destroy them for taking out one of those. This is the worry about sending all those units out there. This was over in Mornington? Is this really Mornington's abysmal plain? No, abyssal. What even was that? Don't know. Don't really care. Oh, but I need to keep an eye on this. What navy did they have? Alright, looks like we've landed. It's costing us a lot of money, and our manpower is not bottomless. Really though, what did we see here? Doesn't look like they slipped past us rather. Maybe they were going the other direction. I probably should add a better look at them. Alright, soon these will be occupado. Good. That allows us to repair and, well, not really repair, but not to take attrition. Good. So do I just throw my cannons over here? They would be at a bit of risk. I'm all about risk. It'll be okay. Now if I tell myself that, enough will be actually okay. Alright, you look okay there. Jake, Brabant fleet going to Australia. What? Where? Brabant still has a fleet? Didn't I destroy that? 6 heavies, 17 lights, 31 transports. That's a concern. But really, going to Australia? That should worry me a bit. But I can't see them. Nor do I really have anybody over here that's ready to react to that. Oh well, if they do, I can always just sail over and crush their, well... No, the Brabant army is enormous. That's actually something to be a little scared of. That is something to be annoyed of rather than scared of. Should have taken into account that they'll be coming for me like that. But that could also work to my advantage in a way. Depends how I deal with Portugal here. If I speak to Portugal directly, would they give me a province? Or do I have to do it specifically through others? Okay. It'll be expensive to take lands that I haven't occupied. But if I have them crushed... Oh, this is gonna really piss in their cereal. Well, I should have thought about that before, shouldn't they? Concede Australia to me. This isn't cheap. This is very not cheap. It's because I did not mark them as a co-belligerent. But who knows, if I occupy their homeland, which I'm going to be doing, they might just give it all up. Maybe a bit of a stretch, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to take that much. But let's keep it reasonable, shall we? I mean, these little crappy islands, who really cares about them? I can come back another day. It's getting this that I really care about. Okay, but still, the situation over here is frustrating. Could Merc up and crush you. But I should have considered that the Dutch West Indies would be coming back for more. I will probably just murk up and crush you though. Why 6? Because I'm really not confident that my units could take them on. We've already arrived, so I don't need to worry about sending out so many. Jake, break their alliances and come back in 8 years. I need to break their alliance with France, that much is for certain. But what's to say they don't just make alliance with Great Britain? Oh. Didn't see that coming. What's the situation in Australia? Not seeing any Brabanters, for which I can be very thankful. Okay, well on the plus side I have... oh, well that's not a very plus side. Let's not lose a battle here that we don't have to. On the plus side I have the forts. On the other plus side, no Portuguese over here, or at least not many Portuguese over here. I should make my march on Lisboa, even though it will take a bit of a long time. Oh, hello Portugal. Shame I can't get involved in that battle. That's kind of dangerous in a variety of ways. Well, so be it. He really likes cannons, doesn't he? Well, I really like crushing enemy fleets, so I guess we can both do what we enjoy. Pop. Yeah, Rio de Janeiro is not going to last here. Shouldn't need a general, but I'll throw you over there anyway. And as much as I would like to blockade Lisboa, I'm not going to risk my transports for that. If I lose the transports, then I lose out on a lot of things. Well, you were right, here they are. They'll probably be able to defeat Big Hormuz's army, because they are so superior to it. But that really tells me that I want some heavies over there. The enemy does not have a big concentration of heavies anymore, only Brandenburg does. But I'm not sure if it's to the point where I want to break you up, so maybe I can just go and slaughter them. And maybe we should not take the I'm going to die route. Try that route, and I can hope that I intercept you. I can always relieve whatever's there. And goodbye Portuguese fleet, hopefully. Well, definitely. Did lose a heavy, sadly, but I think it was a heavy that I just picked up. And I'm beyond caring about these little boats now. I've got a war to win, you know. Yes, I have covered war, so let's get back to Lisboa. Get that blockaded. Jake, how much longer do you think you'll be streaming for? I just got back from work and don't know how long you have been streaming for. I'll be doing it for 2 hours today, which means there's only about 10 minutes left. But that's a bit of a bad point to end it, so how about we complete this war? I want to do 2 hours of hell afterwards as well. Would like to and will do tend to be two different things, but I really would like to do it. Oh wow, Morocco putting the boot into Portugal is going to be doing good things for me. But if I can just take these two provinces, then hopefully everything just goes amazingly. It means I don't need to sit on the attrition with you either. Get out of there. Don't cause me more attrition. I'm down to 1/3 of my manpower. Never a good sign. Portugal is down to... well, they still have their army, but where is it? Is it faffing about here? Because that's really funny, since they wouldn't have somewhere... They wouldn't have any boats to transport them back with. This is also quite funny. Remember I was talking about the one thing I might fear left is the Brandenburg Navy? There it is, and here I am, and there they go. That engagement width, though. That is what slaughters them. It just means that so many of my galleons can slaughter him. And he's also sporting war galleons despite having the tech for better. It's good news for me. What's on the docket for Tuho today? Nothing stressful. Something fun. Alright, sadly he makes away with still quite a lot of his transports. Well, let's keep going for Lisboa. And I want my units back down there to deal with him. But he could probably walk through Aragon anyway. Aragon gives military access to, well, conditional military access to Portugal. Rio de Janeiro back in Brazilian. What is this? Who are you? Oh, that frigate that I thought I'd gotten rid of. The Brazilian fleet is back. Okay, well I will have to send my army over there to deal with it, but they will deal with it. I also need to get you guys into a province just to heal up and lose that time at Sea Malice, and then we can get back to it. Bragança is down. Everything's going down. Especially Bragança. Which gives me a reasonable chunk of war score on you. When you lose Lisboa, you're going to be down heavily. I'm a mod in another channel. Well, away you go. I'm happy for you. Not really. Sucks to be you. Okay, I don't like him re-sieging Brazil, because Brazil's just going to get an army back before you know it. So... you take care of that. And you... well, actually, you're just about there, so... you just take it, and then we're going to move everybody out of there. I'm not scared of some fishermen here. Gonna get you guys together. Lisboa can take some time, that's no big deal, but I want to crush these guys so I don't have to re-siege all of Brazil again. War's looking good. See, you can win wars with... oh, well, that's just beautiful. 53 war score on Portugal. And I just need to let the war drag on, or just demand a little less. Then again, what am I looking for? I don't want you being friendly with France, because that is terrifying. And I still want these provinces, so the question is, what do I not want to take? These I certainly do. This I absolutely must. Because that opens up range to so many places. But the question is, what do I not need? And really, these are just adding war score for no real good sake. See, with that I can get what I want in a short bit. I just need a bit more war exhaustion. And we're all good to go. And I crushed their army, of course. Jake, aren't the Portuguese basically just tanned Scots? Tanned and whipped. Oh hey, there's another bit of Portuguese fleet that I could destroy, but I'll leave it be for now. Brazil will certainly be wanting peace, since they are going to be enjoying some Dutch Brazil peasants. And there was a Dutch Brazil, and it appears to be gone now. Oh, of course it is Dutch. Hang on. Okay, this was formed from a Dutch Brazil. It's all becoming clear to me now. Excuse me. I wonder if it's a bit more echoey here than it was in my previous streaming arrangement. It's probably because, well, bigger place. Haha. Now you get the suck luck when it comes to the dice rolls in the siege. The thing is, though, the whole point of this was to 100% Brazil so I can take what I want from anybody else. That is not impossible, though, going forward, if I leave Brazil as they are. I mean, I don't mind these rebels popping up everywhere, but I'd probably rather have control myself here. Oh, I'm glad I kept hold of this. Get the hell out of what I never wanted to be my land. Salty fisherman. Okay, how do I want to play this then? Rio de Janeiro I could probably leave unoccupado. but just with somebody standing there. I'll just erect a merc and throw him over there. But I still want to crush his rebels, because they're just going to get in my way otherwise. Or he could take that. You know, I'll crush you, but I'll leave the rebels occupying those provinces. That sounds alright. And then there's still you. What do I do with you? Well, I pray that Brandenburg don't get military access down here. I don't care about Brabant. They don't have colonies. I don't think they do. Brabant, are you an explorer? You are not. And neither are you. No. But Brandenburg still have a lot of islands that I'm going to have to take. It's going to be expensive in many ways to take them. Did I see tiny Prussia east of Brandenburg? Yes, in this game it's been a bit of a battle between the two. Why don't we have a quick look at the timeline here? The rise and fall, but mostly fall of Prussia. So we have the Teutonic Order still hanging on in there. Brandenburg, well, they're coming back from the jaws of defeat. Well, they're still there, you just can't see them, they're too small. So Brandenburg starts on their warpath, picking on easy targets like the Danes. And then pop, out comes the Teutonic Order, reforms into Prussia. And now Prussia's mighty, they think they can take on Brandenburg. Then they realize they're wrong. Very wrong. Blobbenberg doing what they do best. Yeah. Army with a state instead of state with an army. Okay. Much as it would probably work to my benefit for you to take that, I don't want to faff around here for too long. There are bigger fish for me to fry.